Writing improvement plans. Dr. Robert Marzano's research outlines 10 instructional design questions that contribute to effective teaching in the classroom. These questions contain teacher behaviors that are observable in any classroom setting. The effective use of the strategies that answer these 10 questions directly lead to student learning and improvement. The questions can be used to guide an administrator and teacher through the teacher improvement process and produce results that maximize student learning. These 10 design questions are the basis of Marzano's popular book, The Art and Design of Teaching. What will I do to establish and communicate learning goals, track student progress, and celebrate success? What will I do to help students effectively interact with new knowledge? What will I do to help students practice and deepen their understanding of new knowledge? What will I do to help students generate and test hypotheses about new knowledge? What will I do to engage students? What will I do to establish or maintain classroom rules and procedures? What will I do to recognize and acknowledge adherence and lack of adherence to classroom rules and procedures? What will I do to establish and maintain effective relationships with students? What will I do to communicate high expectations for all students? What will I do to develop effective lessons organized into a cohesive unit? I was a principal for 19 years, and all that time I don't remember ever having to encourage a teacher to seek a job somewhere else for lack of content knowledge. It was usually about interpersonal relationships and/or classroom management. In 2009, a report was released entitled The Widget Effect, Our National Failure to Acknowledge and Act on Differences in Teacher Effectiveness. Key findings of that report included all teachers are rated good or great. Less than 1% of teachers receive unsatisfactory ratings, making it impossible to identify truly exceptional teachers. Professional development is inadequate. Almost 3 in 4 teachers did not receive any specific feedback on improving their performance in their last evaluation. Novice teachers are neglected. Low expectations for beginning teachers translate into benign neglect in the classroom and a toothless tenure process. Poor performance goes unaddressed. Half of the districts studied have not dismissed a single tenured teacher for poor performance in the last 5 years. Those 4 findings relate to teacher observations and feedback clinical enough to guide a teacher toward instructional improvement. Sometimes teachers are in charge of that improvement. Sometimes the administrator is guiding the discussions. Whatever the reason and however it is created, the plan must clearly follow Board of Education policy. As we discussed in a previous module, in many teacher evaluation systems, the teacher and principal collaborate on a couple indicators to provide a focus for professional growth and discussion during the year. Sometimes, when a teacher is not working up to expectations, an administrator must create a plan for a teacher to exhibit improvement on specific behaviors and indicators. We used to call them job targets. A model for creating an educator improvement plan is provided below. Identify the performance indicator to be the focus for discussion. Describe why improvement on this performance indicator is required. State specifically the improvement target required based on the performance indicator. Create a goal statement of specific strategies for addressing the improvement target. This goal statement should include essential, measurable qualities. Describe the specific benchmarks and/or relevant timelines that will demonstrate growth or completion of the improvement target. Describe the measures that will provide evidence the improvement target has been accomplished or adequately addressed. Using the timeline set during the initial evaluation, determine progress to date towards achieving each benchmark and accomplishing improvement targets. We are encouraged to deliver an improvement plan as a guide for improvement and growth, not something negative. Anyone on the receiving end of an improvement plan, however, will usually see them as a source of stress. Teachers know failure to meet the goals of the plan might lead to non-renewal of their contract. Whether you are helping a teacher create their own personal growth plans for the year or writing an improvement plan, the school leader has a responsibility to provide professional guidance that helps a teacher provide better learning for their students. Taking that responsibility seriously is an expectation of being an instructional leader.